Yeah, welcome and greetings in the name of the Most High. Yeah, today we live and we're going to be talking about prostate cancer and how men can fix prostate cancer in 3 to 6 months if they follow a program. And you have to have discipline. We're going to talk about that, and we're going to tell you what you can do as a man to keep the prostate healthy. And if you do have prostate cancer or prostate enlargement, we are going to tell you what you can do to alleviate the problems in your prostate gland, because lots of our brothers under the age of 60 is coming down with prostate cancer and is losing their prostate gland. And once you lose that, your sex life dead. D-E-A-D. See? So we're going to teach the men, because in the medical system, all they teach you to do is to remove the prostate gland, or take hormone therapy or an injection, but they don't teach you how to take care of the prostate and how to repair it if it is diseased. We're going to talk about that. But we have a special guest, as I said this morning. We have a special guest today from Canada, and my brother Justin Pierre.
Hi, good morning. How are you,
man?
Good.
Yes,
I'm here, under the auspices of this great man here. Well, I call him, he's really a doctor, Dr. Patrick Dells, and I want to really thank him for helping me in my journey from of getting myself rid of myself from hypertension. As I said before, sometime in August of 2015, last year, I listened to a program, video, same video clipping on how to get rid of hypertension, and I practiced his teaching to a T. And almost 18 months later, I would say that I am free from hypertension. And true, I want to thank this guy for helping me.
Right. So in the process, I want to give God the glory. In the process that you fix your hypertension, I think that you do a lot of research.
Yes, I'm a researcher.
So you didn't just take me and what I said.
Right,
you did your own research.
Yeah, that's it.
And that's what I like. That's what I love about you. You do your own research, and then you realize, well, if I'm going to do my own research, because research is important.
Yes.
And then I was amazed at what you did, though.
Right.
Because you put it up on YouTube, and you check your pressure every day.
Yes.
And check your urine.
Yes.
For the pH level.
Yes.
Man.
Because, for example, as I said, I do not. We are, according to Malcolm Gladwell, we have to, in terms of be revolutionary in terms of our thinking. We just cannot take thoughts and opinions people have handed down to us for hundreds of years and just accept it. So what I've done is that I did my research. For example, he said something on internet. I tested it. I said, I went. One
glass of grapefruit juice,
quarter cup of orange juice,
quarter cup of olive oil, quarter cup of castor oil, okay? And then you put some Epsom salt in there.
Epsom salt and a bit of canned pepper, and I mixed it up into a big jar, and I had one every from 9 o'clock. You said
every 15 minutes.
Every 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So one at 9 o'clock, then one at 9:30, 10 o'clock, 10:30, 11 o'clock, 11:30. 12 o'clock, and then go to bed. And when I got up in the morning, as I said before, I got one of the largest bowel movement I've ever had, and I did it for 3 days, and in that period I had a lot of things like burdock tea, sarsaparilla tea. I drank from Sabi, and also drank a lot of sea moss. I was kind of introduced to sea moss, and so now I drink sea moss every single day. Another thing called Bob one day to cleanse the body. So I've used the ability to all of the information that he said. I followed it. What I did was to take my temperature throughout the day, 3-4 times a day. I take my temperature of my body. I take my blood pressure. Also, when I go to the urine, when I urinate, I don't normally urinate in the washroom. I urinate in a Ziploc bag, test the urine, see the pH level, and over 8 months, acidity to alkalinity.
Wow.
Okay, so and it's just gradual by eating right, exercising right. So it is, as I said, to tell people, it is not easy. It's very hard, difficult, but you must be disciplined.
Discipline is the word.
You have to be disciplined. You have got to drink lots of water. If anyone is on high blood pressure, you have to almost double your intake of water. You have to drink water every day. You have to exercise. You also have to learn to breathe properly.
Breathing is important.
Okay, every morning as I wake up, I breathe deep breathing for 40 times. 40 times in the morning, 40 times in the afternoon. Then I take my blood pressure. Okay?
Because breathing is important. What breathing does, it helps to circulation.
Yes.
Help to keep the lungs strong, and send circulation to the heart muscle, even to the diaphragm, to the transverse colon, and that also helps with the heart, with good heart health too. Yes. Your journey, we're doing a book.
Right. Yeah. The reason why
I want the book now. It's coming, man.
The reason why, because of my YouTube video, I posted a couple of YouTube video, and I got a lot of hits and personal emails and Facebook and social media. Thousands and thousands of persons contacted me wanted to know how my journey, what did I do, if send them this information, and then recently a marketing company came to me and said, well sir, we realize that you have lots and lots of hits on your video and your social media. How have you ever thought about promoting your story, about writing your story, about how you went through that process from hypertension, mother having hypertension, father, grandparents, brothers, everybody having hypertension, to no hypertension. So how did you do it? And now we're in the process of now getting things regularized here, so that we can now take some time here in Grenada to write this book.
Yes.
And so pretty soon, myself and Patrick Dells will be coming out with a book in
his journey to
to
repairing severe, I'm going to use the word severe, severe hypertension, which they say can't fix.
Right.
So we welcome you to Grenada, man.
Thanks a lot. I'm only here for a few days, but at least I'm enjoying the sun. And
enjoying the sun?
Yes, I
Canada
enjoy
cold,
the sun.
isn't it?
Yes,
I'm scared of Canada,
yes,
man. Too cold.
So yes, so I will, as I said, I want to thank the brother Dr. Patrick Dells for his for all the assistance he has given me over the last maybe 2 to 3 years. I've been contacting him himself, Dr. Steve, and all the medical gurus and stuff. And I always tell people, it's not difficult. Okay, you have to be consistent. Just be consistent. Yeah. Just be consistent. Whatever you do, be consistent and check yourself. Check the research. Where you got the information from. You have hypertension. Check it out. Study it. Make it into a study. Make it your challenge in life. Make it a study. And if I can do it, simple guy from Grenada, anyone can do.
Blessed.
Yeah.
Look out for the book. It's coming out soon.
Yes.
On my brother's journey to fixing hypertension by following a principle. And then I think we mentioned too, a lot of people feel that your number's supposed to be 120 over 80. That's not true either. Some people live with a high blood pressure number of 140 over 90, and that's where they're at.
Yes.
So there's not really 120 over 80 as the medical system tell us.
And as I tell people, as a statistician, as a researcher, do your numbers, okay? What I like people to do, especially persons who have high blood pressure, record it. What's your blood pressure at when you get up? What's your blood pressure at 12? What's your blood pressure at 6 o'clock? What is at 9? Do it over a 6, 7, 8 month period. So get enough data on yourself. What's your temperature of your body in the morning? What's your temperature of your body in the afternoon? How many liters of urine you urinate per day? Test it. How many liters of water you drink per day? What's the ratio between intake of water and urination? Do the numbers. You take enough data on yourself.
Significant.
Okay.
And again, I want to mention about before we go to the prostate. When you get up in the morning, if you do have high blood pressure, the first thing to do is to take your pressure laying down, flat on your back, and then take your pressure sitting up. and that will tell you if there is trouble in the thyroid gland. Because sometimes if you have trouble in the thyroid, you could get hypertension from that too, especially if you have an underactive thyroid. So for instance, if you're laying on your back in the morning, you check your pressure laying down, and it says 140/90, and you sit up, and it says 150/100, that's your thyroid. That's another something that people can do also to find out if they have trouble in the thyroid gland. Or the temperature will also tell you, as Justin rightfully said, your temperature will tell you if you have troubles in your thyroid gland, especially women who have troubles in the terms of the menstruation. If the temperature reads 95.5 every morning for 5 days, your thyroid is messed up. That's so you know.
And that's true. I would like, an advice that everyone get a blood pressure monitor.
Must have that.
And a temperature monitor. But do not get a temperature monitor, an ordinary one. Get one that has maybe the 2 or 3 digits. So 37.256 or 37.3 something. So get a scientific one that can take your temperature and take your temperature throughout the day. Do it for a period. Do the data on yourself. Make your body into a lab. Know your body. You should know your body better than anyone else. Don't let your doctor know your body more than you. We should take advantage and take possession of our health.
Significant. Okay, now we're going to the prostate cancer. Push the love button. Show the brother some love. Right? You pushing the love button? You all push that love button, man. Show the brother some love now. It's our people, You know what I mean? Ain't nobody gonna help us but ourselves, okay? Now, prostate cancer is on the rise in the Caribbean.